All right, shalom. Reading in Exodus, the Torah portion is Exodus 10 and 1 through 13 and 16. And my husband and I will probably do it together this week. But this morning, before I get the boys up and get dressed, it was just one part that literally brought tears to my eyes. In 12:13 it says, "And the blood on the houses where you are staying shall be a sign for you. When I see the blood, I will pass over you, so that no plague will destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt." So there's the time when the people have to have faith, and they got to take the lamb and keep it in their house and take care of it. And on the 14th day, they're going to slaughter the lamb or the goat. That's what they said. It could be taken from the sheep or the goats. And you will slaughter it and put the doorpost and put the blood over the doorpost. And like now that's different. So we're not sacrificing because Jesus is the lamb. But in order for you to even take in the lamb, you had to believe. You know, in order for you to put the blood on your doorpost, there had to be a sacrifice. And Christ as the Lamb of God is our sacrifice. But there had to be obedience. You had to obey right there, and not what you thought you should do. You had to do exactly what the Lord said. In a few chapters earlier, he had asked, the Lord had said, "How long will you harden your heart? How long will you not humble yourself?" You know, because he was bringing them out to redeem them, but he was also bringing them out that they may worship him how he wanted to be worshipped. So Pharaoh said, "Hey, you can go, leave the kids. Gotta take everybody." Oh, Pharaoh said, "No, you can go, but leave your livestock and your animals. No, not a hoof left behind. Everybody. So when I see the blood, I will pass over you, so that no plague will destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt. When I see the blood on the doorpost of your heart, I know that you have obeyed me. I know that I could pull you out of this situation and take you to the mountain." But he has to see the blood on the doorpost of your heart. Well, that means our minds have to change. That means how we speak has to change. The things we say has to change. That means we actually have to believe the word from beginning to end for him to see the doorpost, blood on the doorpost of our hearts. And it's when he sees it that he'll pass over. This is not Easter and cute dresses and Easter eggs and bunnies and baskets. No, 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 no. He don't know. No, no. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. To call him the Lamb of God, you have to understand Exodus. Or at least read it. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. When I see it on the doorpost of your heart, I know that you have made a sacrifice, that you have not acknowledged that I am the Lamb. And that's just the beginning to walking in his way. Because now they got to get no yeast. Now they have to say, I don't want the sin in my life. So I'm going to do deep introspection, get this mess out, acknowledge that it's there, and remove it. And then once that's done for 7 days, then we have this journey to the mountain. Then we have this journey to the mountain. But you can't even begin your journey to the mountain until our Elohim, the Most High God, the creator of all things, sovereign in every single thing he does, sees the blood on the doorpost of your heart so he can pass over you. I want to be passed over. So I got to be grateful for this life. I have to be grateful in every situation. Give thanks. Always. I want to be passed over. I want him to know that I'm with Israel and not Egypt. Because he says he makes a clear distinction between the two. And so you have to determine if you want to abide in the land of Egypt with the plagues and the disease and the death and the sorrow and the misery, or if you want to come out with Israel and head to the mountain.